Good morning, Rubido, and welcome back to our Falcon Show Daily.
I'm Noemi Villasenor.
And I'm Colin Wilkes.
And now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Hey, my name is Hector.
I'm Missy.
Nice to meet you. I was wondering if I could take you out on a date or something?
I'm sorry.
You're not down? Well, I mean, how about now? I have my ID.
Is that yours?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Nah, well, too bad. I don't like ID diggers. Peace out.
Falcons, be sure to wear your IDs and lanyards, ensuring that your ID is visible, not on backpacks or other items, but on yourself. Be the standard, wear your lanyard, and don't be without your ID.
Here is the lunch menu for the month of October. Oh, wait. Sorry, I meant the month of February.
Falcons, here's your quote of the day. My humanity is bound up in yours, for we can only be human together.
Falcons, for the month of February, Rubidoux High School will be celebrating Black History Month. In honor of this time, we will be sharing with you biographies of various individuals and groups who played an important role in that history. Here's one now.
Famed author Frederick Douglass worked tirelessly as an abolitionist and an advocate for equal rights.
You can't talk about the history of civil rights in this country without talking about Frederick Douglass. Long before Dr. King, the civil rights movement, here's a man who was talking about basic dignity for people in this country.
Born into slavery in Talbot County, Maryland, around 1818, Frederick Douglass became educated first through his master's wife and eventually on his own. Douglass escaped slavery in 1838 by fleeing to New York and became a preacher the following year.
Certainly, during Douglass's time, literacy for Africans was absolutely forbidden. In fact, it was very clear that once Africans could read and write, many wrote their own passes, which allowed them to move from place to place, and obviously this was disruptive to a very repressive system.
After his anti-slavery lectures caught the attention of William Lloyd Garrison, the editor of the abolitionist paper, The Liberator, Douglass began touring the United States as a speaker with the American Anti-Slavery Society.
Many whites refused to believe that Frederick Douglass had ever been a slave because he was so obviously intelligent, he was such a powerful speaker.
In 1845, Douglass wrote and published his first autobiography entitled Narrative of the Life of Frederick Douglass. Although the book was a U.S. bestseller, Douglass was forced to live in Europe for 2 years to evade recapture. He ultimately purchased his freedom in 1847.
People were shocked about Frederick Douglass, an ex-slave, writing his autobiography, and it was so poignant, and it was such a bird's-eye view of what was going on the plantation. He put it in very plain language, and it was just a powerful testimony of why slavery needed to end in our country.
Douglass became the only African American to attend the first Women's Rights Convention in 1848, and by 1861, Douglass was famous nationwide, advising both President Lincoln and Johnson on the welfare of African Americans.
By any measure, Frederick Douglass was a real American hero. He was a public intellectual, he was a statesman, he was an activist, and his life and his political commitment were dedicated to human rights, not just to civil rights or to the end of slavery.
During his lifetime, Douglass was U.S. Ambassador to the Dominican Republic, and in 1872, he became the first African American to appear on a presidential ballot when he was nominated as vice president. Frederick Douglass died on February 20th, 1895, from natural causes.
Here are this week's sports schedules. Congratulations to boys soccer after taking a huge victory yesterday versus Calvary Murrieta. The final score was 7-1.
Sign up now for the next blood drive. The blood drive is Tuesday, February 13th. If you're under 18, you must have a parent permission slip signed.
Want a special gift for your Valentine? Drama Club will be selling Valentine's Day grams during lunch. Come down to the quad from today until 2/13 to order yours and support the Drama Club.
Sign up now to join choir for the upcoming year in 1601 by the locker rooms. No audition necessary. Come before school, lunch, and after school to reserve your spot.
Attention seniors, the Riverside Women's Club is pleased to offer $750 scholarships to male or female seniors. Scholarships will be awarded based on the applicant's academic achievement, community service, extracurricular activities, and their essay. Please email an electronic version of your application to rwcscholarshipapplications@gmail.com. The deadline for submitting your application is on or before Thursday, March 8th, 2018. For more information, please visit Ms. Marino in the College and Careers.
Seniors, we are currently at 54% of our FAFSA completion here at Rubidoux. Seniors, make sure to fill out your FAFSA, no more delays. Fill out the paper that pays. Benjamin Franklin once said, if a person empties their purse into their head, no one can take it from them. An investment is knowledge, anyway, always pays the highest return. Excuse me.
Applications for the California State Summer School for the Arts is now open. If you are interested, please see Mrs. Marino in the Career Center. And now here are the sports. Oh, last week's sports, sorry.
Girls basketball played against Vista Del Lago and won 36-27. Then they played against Moreno Valley and lost 53-27. They're looking to come back against Pacific on Tuesday, February 6th. Boys basketball played against Vista Del Lago and won 52-43. They also played against Moreno Valley and won 52-40 to secure a playoff spot. The next game is on Tuesday, February 6th. Boys soccer played against Vista Del Lago and lost 4-0, but they played against Moreno Valley and won 2-1. The next matchup is on Monday against Calvary Murrieta. Girls soccer played against Vista Del Lago and lost 2-1. Then they played Moreno Valley and lost 4-1.
Attention seniors, Riverside City College wants you. Step 1. Attend the RCC application workshop. Come get assistance with completing and submitting your RCC application. Bring your Chromebook. Step 2. Attend the RCC Web Advisor Orientation Session. Bring your Chromebook on Thursday, February 8th at 2:15 p.m. in the library or Thursday, February 15th at 2:15 p.m. in the library. Step 3. Take the RCC AccuPlacer Placement Exam. You must sign up for this exam in the College and Career Center, and you must complete steps 1 and 2 before you take the placement exam. See Ms. Marino or Ms. Orozco in the College and Career Center for more information.
Welcome to the Live Ma Scholarship. This scholarship is designed for those looking for financial help to explore their passions and pursue their dreams through secondary education. It isn't based on your grades or how well you play sports. There are no right or wrong answers, no essays, no test scores. Students who are selected will receive funding for college, university, trade school, or post-high school vocational program. How do you apply? It's pretty easy. Create a video that tells your story in 2 minutes or less. It could be a short film, animation, or a simple testimonial.
What's up? My name's Isaiah.
My name's Natalie.
Hi, my name is Jasmine.
You can film your submission video on your phone, computer, tablet, or any other video-enabled camera that you have access to. Then, all you have to do is upload the completed video onto the website, www.livemoscholarship.com. Don't worry about the technical aspects. We just want to get an idea of who you are and what you're all about. Tell us in your own voice why you should be considered. Be sure you answer, what is your passion?
I love everything about music.
All I do is draw all day. I don't know what's gonna take me, but it's gonna take me somewhere.
I just love to take things apart, see how they work, and put them back together.
People express themselves through fashion more than anything else.
Here's some ideas. What experiences have shaped you growing up?
I just moved around a lot. I just always had to adjust to a new school.
Growing up in a small town, there's not a lot of ways to connect with fashion.
If you are awarded the scholarship, how will it change your life?
This scholarship can help me live my dream of being an artist.
You'll have the opportunity of a lifetime that I never thought I'd ever get.
This is your chance to define your generation, and it all starts with you.
Falcons, this week is National Counselors Week. Thank you to all the outstanding counselors in the department and staff, which includes guidance coordinators such as Mr. Marmolejo, Mrs. Gonzalez, Mrs. Sanchez, and Mrs. Meijing. Also, our mental health counselor, Ms. Nioki, and the College and Career Readiness Center, operated by Mrs. Marino and Mrs. Orozco, for the great things they do for our students. As our principal, Dr. Arox, commented, our counselors play a vital role in the educational process. Thank you for helping and supporting our students in the areas of academic achievement, personal social development, and career development, as well as ensuring our students become the productive, well-adjusted adults of tomorrow.
The 2018 College Scholarship Application Period has opened, and Greater Riverside Dollar for Scholars awards tens of thousands of dollars to worthy students. The application will be open till February 28. This application is easy as 1, 2, 3. Step 1. Go to www.greaterforriverside.dollarsforscholars.org. Step 2. Check on students and parents. Step 3. Create your online student profile and complete your application.
That's it for
today, Rubido.
I'm Noemi.
And I'm Colin Wokes.
Soar high and have a Falcon amazing day.
Stay golden, Falcons, and you've just been fed.